Yo guys, it is Captain Thorpe here and welcome back to the Premier League Prediction Series, Week 27, and this week I am playing none other than DazzaYT, making his second appearance on the series. Now, please go ahead and check out his channel if you haven't already. He's got your full FIFA fix sorted, and he's got over 2,000 subscribers, so he's clearly got some good stuff on his channel if that many people like it. So if you haven't already and you're watching this, then please, after this video, go over and check him out. But enough sucking off DazzaYT, let's get into the league table. And we start with Gibson Masala at the top. He's played one more game than me and JFG17, but he has 128 points from the 14 he has played. I'm in second, 2 points ahead of JFG17. I've got 1, 2, 3, and he's got 1, 2, 1. And the guests are lagging behind with 84 points. DazzaYT is looking to put that right today, and hopefully to get some more points on the board for the guests who have currently played only 10 fixtures. The game last week, actually there wasn't a game last week because we forgot to record it, which was fantastic, but the game of the week before that was JFG17 against TK Baggies, and that was a 6-all draw. Right, let's have a look at the head-to-head though between me and the guests. Now the guests have only exceeded 11 points in one of their 10 games. It's 10% of matches compared to my 31% of games. DazzaYT has the worst individual average of any player featured in the series of just 4 points, but to be fair to him, he has only played one game so far. I have predicted 16% of scores perfectly compared to the guests' 10%, and in my last 4 games, I averaged 9.3 compared to the guests' 11, so the guests are actually in better form than me at the moment. But the guests have only won 10% of the games they've played, whereas I have won 46% of them, and I am undefeated against guests. Right, let's have a look at the point system then. A correct score will get you 5 points as always, a correct result will get you 2 points, and you can choose one fixture to collect double points on. So let's get straight into it with West Ham versus Fulham, Friday night football kicking off in, well, not long now to be fair, because I'm filming this on Friday evening. I've put double points on this one. I've gone for a 3-0 win for West Ham. DazzaYT has gone for 1-all draw. I disagree with that from DazzaYT, to be honest. I can't see Fulham getting anything out of this. They might be able to score a goal because their attack isn't too bad, but their defence is so weak. And West Ham, it's about time the likes of Felipe Anderson stepped up and started banging the goals in. I think this is going to be a rare thing for West Ham, to be honest, and I'm confident. And to be honest, I think I'll put all my eggs in one basket because I made Felipe Anderson the captain of my fantasy team, and I've bought his one to watch on FIFA in the hope he gets an inform. And now I've put 3-0 to West Ham on the Premier League predictions and put double points on it. So Felipe Anderson and West Ham needs to step up tonight, and then if they do, then I'm in real business for the rest of the weekend. I'm saying a West Ham win and DazzaYT saying a draw. Alright, let's move on to game 2, Bournemouth against Wolves. This should be a reasonably interesting game. We both agreed with each other. We both think it will be an away win. Wolves will win it 2-1. Yeah, neither side has been scoring loads of goals recently. Wolves are still in pretty decent form. Bournemouth not so much, but they do have home advantage, so it should be a reasonably even game. But I do think Wolves will take the W and yeah, take a 2-1 win, and DazzaYT obviously agrees with me. So let's move on to fixture 3, and we have Leicester versus Palace. I'm saying a 1-all draw between these two sides. DazzaYT saying a 2-1 win for Leicester. DazzaYT could easily be right here. I was swinging between a Leicester win and a Palace win, to be honest, because I know Leicester have been playing reasonably well recently. Yes, they've had a couple of tough games against likes of United, likes of Spurs, but they did manage to get a point off Liverpool, and that's not a mean feat, to be fair. Sure, that is a mean feat, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, Palace, they're doing okay. They are a bit wasteful in front of goal, but they are racking up the results. It's only a matter of time before they absolutely trounce someone. I don't think it's going to be the Leicester game where they will do it, but it's not far away. Palace is so close to just banging in the goals. It should be an interesting game between these two sides. It could easily go either way. Leicester have home advantage, but Palace have got a good defence. They've got a pretty good attack. It should, yeah, I don't know. It should be a good game. I'm sitting on the fence with it, but it could go either way. DazzaYT's going Leicester. I'm going for a draw. Right, let's move on to United versus Liverpool, and this is probably the biggest, potentially the biggest game of the season so far. And it's a massive run for United fans and Liverpool fans. I know I'm excited for it, and I'm guessing all United and Liverpool fans will be. A big game, especially for Liverpool, away from home at Old Trafford. If we lose this game, we will probably lose the league, because this is our game in hand over City. If we bottle it, then that's it. The league's won, as far as I'm concerned. If we win this though, the league could also be won, but in our favour. If we can win this game, this is a massive game, because it's not just about getting the 3 points, getting back to the top of the table. It's also sending a statement. If we beat an in-form Man United at Old Trafford, and City will, honestly, like, they might crack, because if they see how strong Liverpool are playing as well as we are doing, then City might not have, you know, enough in the tank to, you know, to catch up with us, and maybe we'll start to get a more commanding lead in the Premier League title race. So I don't know. It's a massive game, and I've gone with a 3-2 win for Liverpool. Daz has gone for a 2-1 win for Liverpool. So we both think Liverpool are going to win this one. It's not set in stone, it could go either way, but I do think Liverpool are marginal favourites, even away from home. Both teams are in good form, although United, when they did have to adapt their styles to playing another team, they did screw it up against PSG, and they might have to adapt the style again. I don't know whether they're going to sit. I can't see them. They're not going to park the bus and play on the counter attack, but then they're not going to fully attack us either, because we'll just exploit the holes. I mean, I'm hoping to get quite a nice attacking game, but I can see them scoring a couple of goals, maybe a bit of Pogba magic. Because as much as I've criticised Pogba in the past, he's playing well at the moment, but I think Liverpool got too much. The attack is not firing on all cylinders, but I think our attack is still much better than their defence. It'll be a really interesting game, and I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest. And imagine if Jordan Henderson just pulls out a screamer in the 90th minute to win it 3-2 and then kisses the camera like Steven Gerrard. Mate, if that happens, honestly, I think the whole of Liverpool will just erupt. It's going to be a great game, and hopefully Liverpool can take it in such dramatic style I'm predicting. I'm saying 3-2 Liverpool, Daz is saying 2-1. And we move on to the last fixture, and I know this is supposedly Premier League predictions, but we're doing the Carabao Cup final because it's a massive game. Chelsea lost 6-0 to City the other week, and they're playing again at Wembley. It'll be a good game. I think City will win 3-0, to be honest. Dad's is confident City will win. He's gone for a 3-1 and put his double points on it. Yeah, I think City are probably favourites. As much as I'll be supporting Chelsea, because hopefully it'll damage City's what's the word? Morale. If they do lose this game and the quadruples off and all that, I actually can't see it happening, to be honest. I think City will win, and I think all you guys will probably agree with me in the comments. Hopefully Chelsea can come up with an upset though. But that wraps up today's episode of Premier League predictions. Please leave your predictions down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys later, and adios.